Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we cut through the noise to get you up to speed on the really important shifts happening in, well, the digital world.
That's right. And today we're diving into some pretty significant cybersecurity news from recent reports.
Yep, we've got a mission. Unpack some surprising developments. Think ransomware groups doing unexpected things, AI becoming a top hacker, and a really critical software flaw you need to know about.
It's quite a mix.
Definitely. Okay, let's jump right in. First up, this story about the ransomware group Hunters International.
Ah, yes, them.
They have actually announced they're shutting down operations. July 3rd, 2025 is the date they gave. This is after 2 years of hitting some pretty big targets, right? Like banks, even the FBI.
Yeah, big names. But, it sounds like good news on the surface.
What?
Well, the thing is, this isn't exactly their first rodeo with saying they're closing shop. Remember back in November 2024?
Vaguely. What happened then?
A threat intelligence firm basically caught them red-handed. They had this whole plan to just rebrand, pivot their whole operation more towards data theft and pure extortion rather than just ransomware.
Ah, okay. So this public announcement, it might be more smoke and mirrors.
Certainly feels calculated, almost theatrical, you could say, given their history.
And adding to the drama, they're doing this gesture of goodwill thing, offering free decryption keys to victims.
That's the part that's really fascinating. They're telling people, hey, if we hit you, just reach out. We'll give you the key.
So what's the angle? Are they genuinely trying to, I don't know, make amends before disappearing? Or is it something else?
It's unlikely to be pure altruism, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It could be a strategic play. Maybe they think giving away keys distances them legally from past actions while they quietly shift tactics again.
Or maybe build some weird kind of reputation in the underground.
Exactly, like paradoxical goodwill. It just shows how complex this whole ransomware ecosystem is. It's not just about locking files, it's a business with strategies and, well, PR stunts, apparently.
Right. So these human actors are evolving their game, but then there's the machine side of things, AI. Because wasn't it just a few months back that the guy who created curl, the command line tool, was worried? He was concerned about AI flooding platforms like HackerOne with junk findings. Slop, he called it.
Yeah, I remember that discussion. There was definite skepticism about AI's quality and bug hunting.
Well, prepare for a twist. Because now an AI chatbot from a company called XBO, it's apparently the top-rated red teamer in the U.S. on HackerOne.
Wait, the top-rated? An AI?
The top-rated. And a red teamer, just to clarify for everyone, is basically an ethical hacker testing systems for flaws. This bot, it's submitted nearly 1,060 vulnerabilities since August 2024.
1,060 is a huge number. Okay.
Incredible. Right. So why is XBO doing this? Putting their AI out there on a public platform like HackerOne, what's the strategy?
Well, the obvious motivation is to really push their AI pen testing tools.
Yeah.
Get them battle tested in complex, real-world situations, not just controlled lab environments. It's about proving and refining the tech.
And it seems to be working. What's the impact been?
Oh, definitely. So out of those 1,000-plus submissions, 130 vulnerabilities have actually been resolved, fixed. Another 303 are triaged, meaning they're confirmed and waiting for a fix.
Okay, so a decent chunk are validated issues.
More than decent. And just in the last 90 days, this AI found 54 critical issues and 242 high-severity ones.
Wow.
Yeah. And here's the kicker. Almost half, about 45% of everything it's found, still waiting to be resolved. The volume is massive. This isn't slop.
No, clearly not. That's kind of mind-bending. So this rise of AI and ethical hacking, what does this mean for, your digital security?
Yeah.
Or even the whole cybersecurity field?
It's a huge question. On one hand, it could dramatically speed up finding flaws before the bad guys do.
But on the other?
Well, it's a powerful tool, and powerful tools can be used by anyone. It definitely shifts the landscape.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so while we're talking cutting-edge AI, let's switch gears slightly. We can't forget the fundamentals, because sometimes the biggest threats are simpler mistakes.
The basics still matter a lot.
Exactly. Which brings us to this major vulnerability. We're talking a CVSS score of 10.0, perfect score, maximum severity.
The worst it gets, yep.
It's CVE 2025-2309, and it was just patched in 2 Cisco products, their Unified Communications Manager and the Session Management Edition.
Right, and a 10.0 rating. It's because it's something pretty fundamental. Hard-coded credentials for the root account.
Root account, so like the master key.
Pretty much. Full control. These credentials were meant for development only, but
Yeah.
somehow got left in the final code that shipped to customers.
Oof. That's like leaving the blueprints and the master key under the welcome mat.
Exactly, a really serious oversight.
And the risk obviously is huge. An attacker could just log in.
Log in as root, yeah, and then execute any command they want. Take over the whole system, basically.
And Cisco's advice?
Update. Immediately. They were very clear. There's no workaround, no mitigation other than patching the software.
It really hammers home how vital update management is, doesn't it? Even with the big, trusted names like Cisco.
Absolutely. No vendor is immune to mistakes, and vigilance is key for everyone using their products. You just have to stay on top of those patches.
So, quite the journey today. We've seen ransomware groups playing these psychological games.
The human element evolving.
Then AI jumping into the fray as a top-tier vulnerability hunter.
The machine element accelerating.
And still, these critical, almost basic flaws popping up in major systems. It's such a dynamic field.
It really is. And it leaves you thinking, right? As that line between human and machine threats keeps blurring and old problems like basic coding errors keep appearing, what's the single most important thing you can be doing right now?
How do individuals, how do organizations actually prepare for this constant evolution?
That's the question to ponder. Constant vigilance, constant learning seems to be the only answer.